Now, students, we're going to do some work on the interiors on this building. So as you see, we've got a first floor in this extension part up here. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. I'm in my ground floor plan here, and you can see I've got my slab there. Now, I'd like to be able to see the PDF underneath, so I'm just going to do something here. I'm going to select that outer floor, go into the override graphics and view by element. I'm going to push the transparency up to 80, and then escape. I'm going to pick the slab here. I'm going to tab, pick the slab, and right click, override graphics by element, and take the transparency up to 80. Now, so I can see what's happening underneath. So these are the walls that will go to the underside of the first floor slab, and we've got an area for the stairs there. So I'm not going to do the stairs now because I won't do the stairs till I've got the first floor slab in. All right. Now, so if I go to my section here, you'll see that um, probably the top beam is the one to work on here. Is the level to work on. So I'll do a top beam. There we go, and there it is there. Now, probably need some intermediary supports in here because I'm going to run a deck across a metal deck, and onto which we pour the concrete. So I'm going to right click and do create similar, and again go with the center point, over to the center point here. I think there's one there, so let's get in and just do that as well here now. Now that'll help in terms of structural support. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my structure tab, into my floor, and I'm going to pick a structural floor, because the one I'm looking for here is this one here, 160 chorus comfort floor. So let's pick that and edit the type, and I'll show you what this is about. There's the preview there, and this is the profile of the metal deck that's there. If I hit edit, you'll see I've got structural deck and the concrete poured into that. Now, if I pick that deck, if I just click into the deck, you can see here that I've got access to a deck profile, and I've only got one deck profile loaded in at the moment. So you can use that one, but if you wanted to use a different one, this is what you do. You go to File, Open Family, and you scroll down to your profiles in your UK library, and you hit the metal deck, and you've got a whole series of different profiles here. So I'm going to pick that multi-deck 60 here. I'm going to open that. Okay, if I hit VV on the keyboard and go into the annotation categories, turn this on and go OK, you'll see that there are lots of built-in parameters here. So I can make this wider, less of an angle, higher here. So there's 60 mil here, and I'm going to put about, maybe 140 in total, maybe 75 above this of concrete or screed, depending on whatever. So I'm going to load that into my project. Okay, come back out of that. I don't need to save any changes because it's gone into my project. I'm on my top beam again, and I'm still in that floor command here. So I'm going to go back into edit, to edit here, and just click into the deck, hit the drop down box here, and you can see now I've got the multi-deck 60 and the various different categories of that there. So I'll pick this one. That looks a little bit better to me. And the concrete in total. So didn't we say that was around 65? So if I put in 100 mil, is it 165, something like that? So we'll just try that and see how that works out. Okay. Now, so we'll go just change the coarse fill color to gray as well. Okay, right. So we're going to put in the floor. I'm going to use the Now let's just see, where are we? So it's here, right? So I'm going to go from the out there just for the moment to all the way down here, maybe to so. All right, now escape. You can see this here. These lines indicate the direction that the deck is going to flow. Now I want the deck to go this way, so I'm going to change the span direction by hitting this command here, hitting that one there. Okay. Now let's just finish that. No, I don't need a flow here. So let's pop in there. Now you can see there's my deck. Now it's gone in because it's gone in on the level and gone down. So I'm going to select it because the slab always goes from the top down on the level. I'm going to do something like this here. Okay. Now there's my deck gone in, and it's running the correct way there as well. And that's not bad in terms of depth of screen on top of that. Right, what I want to do is just I want to check the distance now between the finished floor level here. Okay, and the top up there is around 2840. 2840. Okay. Now the reason I'm doing that is because we've got to get stairs up here, and if I go back to my ground floor, that's a very tight space for the stairs, to be honest with you, because I need a lead in here, and then I've got a landing. I've got to come around, so I could see the stairs coming back in around that way as well. To be honest with you, so let's just go back to the top beam here, and so I want to see if let's go into the section and select the top beam, and we'll just edit the boundary here, and so I'm going to take this line and just move it roughly down here, something like that. Okay. Now you saw how easy it was to edit that. So I'm going to go back into floor plan, and let's do our stairs. So I'm in the architecture tab this time, and I'm going to go to stairs. I'm going to drop down box, see what we've got here. So I could use a precast or a cast in situ. I'm going to use a precast in this case, so I'll use that one there. Now, currently, I'm going from ground to top beam, which is perfect. But if you remember, we've got to add on, what was it, 165, something like that, to the top offset. That brings that up to 289. Didn't we say that it was 2840 or something like that? So let's drop this down 20. 0. So I'm 2850. I'm just going to leave it at 2850 for the moment and see how that works out. Now I've got 17 risers. Let's just go into the properties here. And if you remember from previous attempts at stairs, this one here is it sets the maximum riser height, and I'm going to bring this up to 205 and apply. And okay, now I'm down to 14 steps, which is better. All right. Now, what way are we going to do this? Let's see. So I could start here and then come up and come around, and then I might need to go back over or something like that. I could start there and then come up and come around that way, and I think I'll do that. Okay, I think I'll start here, and I'll put in step, right? And then I'm going to pick this point here, something like this. And right, there's another few there. Okay, and then I'm going to finish it out by coming straight down like so. Right, now let's see how that looks. Something like that there. That's my 14 steps. That one is a little bit awkward. So I'm going to push this wall down a little bit, to be honest with you. I'm going to take that step and just bring it back down to somewhere like that. Okay. That one's not bad. All right, and I'll get a bit of a landing in here before we hit the wall. So let's just make that then. Now, let's go into our section here. Section's looking the wrong way, actually. So flip that. Okay, section. Now, there's my stairs like that. I'm going to take that railing and swap it out for the pipe. Okay. Something like so. No, that's not bad. All right. That is not bad. Is there an escape door there? Oh, there is an escape door there. Well, that's no good then. So I'm going to have to maybe start at this point here and come up around like that. Okay. So let's select that stairs and delete it. I'll take this stairs. I'm going to move it over here. So I'll have to do a little adjustment to the channels and things like that. That's just the, and I'll just bring one of these across like so. Then to bring these over here. There'll be a few more of those to be adjusted, and I will do that later. Right, now. Okay, so something like that. Now let's do that again. So architecture stair. Now it should retain all the parameters that I had there before. So I'm going to go from this point to that point, and then that point to finish. Okay, now it's not bad. Didn't like that. So let's go into the section, have a look at that one. Okay, and we'll just change that rail over for the pipe. Sorry, pipe there. That's the one I wanted. And that one can change for the pipe as well. Okay, now you can see that there's those rails that I just need to adjust on. Yeah, okay. Now that's not bad. Still not perfect. I might need to stop that by a step there and bring that one slightly across here, but you get the idea. That's what we're at there. Let's go into our top beam, and we got this here. Now I can select that and go edit boundary, and we will just pick line here. So I'm going to finish that there. So I'm going to just fillet these. Line on that one there. So I'm going to draw this line up like so. Okay, so I'm going to fillet these two. And I'll just come straight across there, I think. So we'll be putting a railing in there anyway. Let's get rid of that sketch line and this sketch line. And there's my slab gone in. All right. Now, so there's my stairs and my top slab created.